like I said, we'll probably have time. We can go back up.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, I don't. I don't want to miss the opportunity to go inside.
Yeah, the inside is the one thing that I'm sure they're pretty scheduled until the second.
Yeah.
The rest we can do back to.
We also have a guy up on the payload, looking down into the payload.
Excellent. Excellent.
Sounds good.
And the guy in the crew compartment is
So you know, you always hear that call when they're going up about the flash evaporator system. It's in the aft.
I have no idea what I'm
at the right time.
What's your name?
NASA space flight.
Really? It's supposed to be.
No. Who are you?
Just got wired there.
Okay. You have 10:40 to 10:55.
So yeah,
Okay.
10:20 on his schedule.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Mike Brown, James Dean, Caroline Perez, and Jason.
That's the time we had was 10:40, but another schedule had us at 10:20, so we wanted to be sure.
We'll come back there.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll trust your schedule back then.
But anyway, that would be kind of what I.
Oh, that's sad.
Obviously, our RCS is on.
When
Forward reaction control system.
when does that shift to white sand?
Well,
Is that the big question right now?
Good question. Soon.
Okay.
We're staging it at the HMF, and then they'll do the work. It's, with the FRCS as well as the old.
Right. Right.
All our CCS blankets, thermal control blankets, and other thermal protection internally.
Yeah, they don't look like there are that many like umbilical connections.
The FRCS is pretty much all self-contained. That's why we can take it off.
Huh.
Pretty much full in big tank, all full of tank.
So, do you know what those are?
Desiccant.
Okay.
I know it's a desiccant. For what? I'm not sure.
Okay. I can say that's what it looked like. It looked like something a bit more complicated than you'd hang in your closet, but yeah.
You can see the name. Good shot. Discovery.
Are these are those the air data probes?
No, air data probe is right on your knee, right by your knee.
Oh.
Here's your air data probe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it spins out 180 and exposes the air data probe at 100,000 feet.
Yeah. Wow. So what are...
One on each side. Yep.
So what are... Just vents? Okay.
Equalize the pressure.
Huh.
There's some mounted on the boosters as well as and here's our, you guys can explain the payload bay right up here, so let's head up and take a look. And
always the photographer he is.
Hello. Welcome to the payload bay area.
Thank you, yes. So where's her SRMS? Where's the robot? There's the OBSS here. Where's the?
Already taken out.
Oh, they took it out.
Yes,
Huh. Missed that. Just for testing or for good? For good. Hmm.
Well, that's what they say.
Been out a couple of weeks.
A couple weeks. Okay. Sorry. I don't know, that's sad. That is interesting. So there we go, looking inside the payload bay of Orbiter Discovery. See the docking station on her. Down along her OBSS. The not the I'm getting flustered now. The SRMS has already been removed from Discovery. Should be put back before she goes to the Smithsonian.
Two on this side, bay one and two.
Okay.
You might not be able to see them back there because
Right.
they got covers over,
Right.
but you might be able to see the one that's on the left-hand side from back there through that
Okay.
little opening down there.
Okay. Yeah, like Larry said, I'm sure I'll have a million questions once I leave here.
Once it's too late,
That's actually our bridge bucket.
Huh.
See, there's two
Yeah.
bridges.
the bridges
Wow.
and more buckets.
On each side.
So how much work is there to do in the payload bay to get her ready for
Up down.
retirement?
Anywhere inside the payload bay.
Call it what the vendors want.
What vendor wants?
Yeah, it's whatever they want. And the payload bay goes from this bulkhead
Right,
to that
down to there.
bulkhead right there.
Okay, Chris.
Okay, alright, cool.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, I gotta get that.
Of course, our 6 forward-facing windows, as well as the 2 observation windows. We keep these covers on all times until just prior to the Now, I don't know why we don't have one removed, so you can see.
Yeah, see what they have.
At the canopy, you can see, you saw the big box there, you can see our KU band antenna.
Yeah,
Yeah. Right there,
Yeah.
and then there's assortment of other antennas under the box inside the skin. These are some good examples of our tile numbering system. You can see each tile has a VO70 number with a dash and then a serial number following it. And then
And these are so what's the difference, because you were talking about the weatherproofing earlier?
Right.
So what's the difference here? Are some of these plugs
These are
for.
plugs. That's a carrier panel, we call it, because we need access to get this window out. So you take those plugs out, there's screws holding the panel on. The whole
Those are the plugs that they lost a couple
the
of them.
tile,
Yeah, that they lost a
the
couple
tile
of
is
minutes ago. Yeah.
bonded to the panel, so you don't have to remove it. You know, if you had to remove
Okay.
these tiles every time, it's too work intensive. So
Right.
you put it on a panel. The panel's removed.
Okay.
Mechanical fasteners. Step coming down.
Yeah, I know.
It's hard when you're concentrating on other things.
Yeah,
Here you can see the difference between, of course, we saw the black tiles on the lower surface, the white tiles here, and then the frizzy. Felt reusable surface insulation.
really.
Yep, Nomex,
Felt
felt,
okay, the Nomex.
and
Yeah,
then the fit lights. And actually, you can see all four, and then you can see the black tiles. So you
Yeah.
can see all four basic thermal protection components.
So they're so yeah, they're the black and tiles. They're the TPS
The
blankets.
fit blankets and the frizzy.
The frizzy.
Nomex felt. It's felt reusable
Oh,
surface
I love
insulation.
acronyms. I love the
I think
frizzy.
there's one we actually haven't
The
heard.
frizzy. No, I didn't know there were another one.
You would hear people spell it F-R-I-Z-Z-Y. That's an
Oh
acronym.
no, that's funny. I never realized there was a. So with
That's an antenna cover. There's an antenna under there, and those
The
black
S-bands?
angles. I think those are TACANs.
Oh, okay.
S-band, I think, is on the lower surface.
Okay.
We just pretty sure those are TACANs.
So the so on the top of the crew module here with all the white tiles,
Right.
there are the obvious areas of repair
Right.
that were done. So why is it orange? why is it a red color for the repair in this
It's
case?
actually glued together with the same glue we glue the tiles on there.
Oh,
And,
okay.
and it is heat resistant up to 700 degrees, so that's why we got to use that glue. We have a white glue, but it's only good for 500 degrees. And
Not gonna cut it.
depending on where it is,
Right.
you got to use the red. It looks awful, but it does its trick. It's a good repair.
It's exactly right. Yeah. Huh.
Here's one, I like this right down here.
Thank you.
This is our Star Tracker doors. The Star Tracker
Oh, the
doors,
Star
those
Tracker doors.
slide out, and there's actually camera lenses under, and they can take positions off of points in space, stars, planets.
That's cool.
Okay, well, let's keep moving.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because we need to be back here.
Yep.
40 now? 20. We got 10 minutes. So we can get back here.
Wow, it seems like it's been longer.
This is going to whole length of the bin bay, of course. I like this view here. These doors open, obviously. The shape of the plane, how steep the angle is.
Oh, wow.
And mind your head when you stand up.
Oh, yeah.
I've knocked ears.
Yeah, that would be the payload
And
bay
of
door.
course, the payload bay doors are not structurally strong enough to be opened on Earth. They're designed for in space in zero gravity. So
So these are the strong backs.
these are the strong backs to keep them from twisting, and then to help open them, the motors inside couldn't open them on Earth. So back here we have counterweights built into our structure, like an elevator that attaches right there.
Oh, this actually goes in space?
No, those come off at the pad.
Oh, okay.
You can see the upper leading edge structural subsystem panels. Those are tiles, and then underneath all those pads are, of course, the
The
RCCs.
RCCs, yeah.
And what is
Yep.
this panel here?
That's we got the 44 door forward. That it gives you access. There's a ladder there that can climb in, and this is just I tell you, it's a panel. I'm an app guy. It's an access panel.
Access panel
You
for
can see
something,
the
yeah.
keys.
Right,
That's
right.
probably loading. If I was guessing, it would load like the helium.
Okay.
Wait,
tanks.
wait, isn't that the mid-body
Mid-body umbilical.
Yeah, the
There we
over
go.
mid-body umbilical, yeah.
Okay, there we go.
And you can load the fuel cells. You can load.
Yeah,
That's where all these QDs
Right,
right.
are loaded in.
right, right,
And I believe those are all should have a flight cap on them.
right. And we're before flight, like we see.
You can see another vent door closed right above
Right
the
there.
bag. That's, we were asking about the vent door forward.
Yeah.
Okay. And I take it that's the box you don't ever want him to open.
Right. Of course, and the reason that's all up here
Oh, wow.
is, of course, when the ohm spots are on, that's
Right.
where we're loading. We actually drain fuel. They load all the fuel at the VAB, at the pad.
Yeah,
So,
right, right.
Watch your step
Yep.
coming down here. Here's some flight caps. Here's what I talk about flight caps. Look at the QDs there. Load them up. And of course, this is access into the aft compartment. You can see the
Oh,
platform with ladders to get down, all that. That's
as where they
aft
attach it to the
attachment.
crane, right? Yeah. Okay. Ohms, where the ohms pod would go, and then that's the T0 umbilical,
There's
right?
T0 umbilical. Freon sign.
Nice.
So you won't let it crawl around
No,
there?
no, no. I think you could.
No, I know.
Of course, it's, we did lose some guys early on climbing in there before they dropped the nitrogen. That's filled with nitrogen bar and lost.